still part of your...
I own a home.
Oh, so tell me why.
Why I own it? Cause shit, that's the best investment.
Tell me why.
Cause who don't? I'm too old not to have a home. I'm getting 50.
Okay.
Feel me?
Get the young too, my brother.
All right, thank you.
Good afternoon, America. How you guys doing?
This is your presidential candidate, Stephen Newman.
Welcome to the Dos Amigos podcast, TV, YouTube, media series.
Definitely. Well, we ask you to be your genuine self.
Yeah.
Let's have a discussion around these finances.
So today, we're kind of casually walking and talking. And,
Try not to get hit by a car.
yeah, because they're about to hit us. And we just having conversation, and we're talking about, you know, things that people discuss, things like the American dream, things like home ownership. And what does it mean? What does it mean to us? What does it mean to the millennial? We hear a lot about owning your own home and the benefits of being a homeowner. And we just wanted to have conversations with you guys. One, we want to know how you guys feel about it. Two, do you still feel that owning a home is still the American dream? And three, at what cost? Do you think home ownership is that dream?
I believe in some sense it is. It is because it's ownership of, it's something you have. You're not leasing, you're not renting. It's yours. It's your personal property. And I think that's part of the American dream is having that home that's yours with white picket fence. Or even if it's owning your own condo in downtown or midtown. I believe it is.
So you still feel like ownership has to take place before you start to get that done?
Yes.
Anything you want to add to that?
No, I will definitely say don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself just because you don't own it yet. Don't think that you can't live the American dream. There's other ways to live the American dream. Home ownership is definitely, I think, part of it, but it's not the only way to do that.
Thank you.
All right.
Did you want to shout out the goals?
Yes, and please go check out God and Goals. Check it out on Instagram and YouTube, God is Goals. Definitely around the country, so you want to make sure you get your picture.
Amen. Alright, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
I like it because it's honest. So what we're looking for is honesty. We don't care about what your response is. We just want to know what's the pulse of America out there. So we came to one of America's greatest meetups, which is the mall. And we're just trying to see what do people feel about the legacy of the American dream and whether or not it's still true today as it relates to home ownership. To most people, home ownership is the biggest financial investment that you can make. And really understanding what you're doing, thinking it through, is what's going to set up the next generation well, or is going to the next generation.
You don't think that it can kind of be like a contradiction of its own, like how you just mentioned how it's kind of harder for that younger generation, or for it to be how it's kind of harder for them to not have all the resources, or you know what I'm saying, maybe even the knowledge of going to that area.
Agreed. And that's, I'm with you 100%. So it's like, this whole series is about getting people to ask the questions. So if you tell me, like, let's say you said, I want to show it's definitely part of the best question I can ask you is, and you expressing your own thoughts, get you to understand, do I really understand what you're saying? Is this really my dream or passion? Or am I just repeating directions of old that told me this is what that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
When we start out, we just looking at the basics and just see how.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, it's good to spread that knowledge.
On the road again.
So I want to say thank you guys. When you're watching this, we know we made.
Shout out to our YouTube family.
Yeah. Hello.
And the underlying theme, or what kind of sparked our interest in this conversation to begin with, was, you know, we saw 2008, and the statistics show that it wiped out a lot of the black wealth in our community across this nation of ours. And it caused us to have to, you know, not reservations, but to sort of second guess what is the true American dream? And does it entail home ownership? And if it does, at what cost?
And is it possible to have a plan that will allow you to have the comfort? Because really what it is about the home ownership, what is the benefit? What does that mean to you? So when you're going that route, okay, is that possible to get those benefits? If it's comfort that you're looking for, well, how can you get comfort and peace of mind and have a bright future financially for your family? Like, those are the things that we want to have a conversation around, because that's important. It's extremely important.
Agreed.
And you mentioned it earlier before we started filming. You discussed how it is important, or how beneficial it would have been simply to have your college money set aside. You had tuition, like the Head Start that you had.
So what we were talking about was, you know, a lot of the conversations that we've had, and we really appreciate our YouTube family and community for giving us that great feedback, is what about home ownership and the American dream is important? And a lot of the answers that we were receiving was generational wealth, you know, doing more for our kids than what our parents were able to do for us. And it just speaks to one of the themes that we have, is trying to figure out to turn generations over without us starting over from scratch each generation. And what do we do? How do we actually set aside generational wealth? How do we actually achieve that? And even if you don't, you know, if we aim for those stars and we only reach the moon, what does that look like? Because personally speaking, you know, having money aside for college, having money aside or passed down for a down payment for my first home would have put me in a position to where I did have that, you know, proverbial leg up, or I did have that head start that a lot of people lament in families that do it right. We are just trying to embark on a path to figure out how do we do it right by us, for us, so that when we look over to the next generation that will follow the millennials, that we've left them something more than what our parents left us. And instead of starting over and building that dream, they're taking the foundation we laid and they're building their foundation on top of that.
Exactly, because they say wealth, the real definition of wealth is being able to have something that is attitude or built upon that is 3 generations ahead. So that means we have to look so far in advance and see the whole pie and see the whole picture, and not have to try to win it all right away, but just continue to build at it. Steve says this, and we heard it all the time: Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built.
Exactly. And Proverbs says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. It doesn't specify what that inheritance is. It just specifies that it's an inheritance. So when you're thinking about what your goals and your dreams are, what are you leaving? What is the legacy that you're leaving for the next generation to come? Because you are leaving something. Either your legacy will be a void or your legacy will be abundance. The choice of your life is yours.
Well, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please comment. Please subscribe.
subscribe, please. But let us know how you feeling. Let us know, you know, what subjects are on your mind. And what we'll do is we'll take those things, we'll take those questions, and we're going to take it to the people. This is all about how do the people feel.
A genuine selfie may pull up on you.
Closing out.